Hey tech heads, Fina here. Welcome inside my Citroen EC4. So if you've watched my previous videos, you might know that in my EC4, I do not get wireless Android Auto or Apple CarPlay, which personally I would definitely prefer, but alas, I do not get it. Luckily, I did get an email a few weeks back from One Car Stereo, and they asked me if I'd like to try out their smart AI box, which would make this wireless Android Auto possible. So I decided to go ahead and do it, and I wanted to tell you guys a little bit about it in case you also don't have wireless Apple CarPlay. So we'll be looking at this smart AI box. I want to walk you guys through some of the things it can do, walk you guys through the setup a little bit. And if you like it, then you can go ahead and look on the One Car Stereo website and get one for yourself. I will leave a link in the description. And they do always have nice sales on the website, so definitely check it out if you also are interested in going wireless. All right, now let's get to it. Okay, so obviously we're gonna start by unboxing. So let's open it up here. Oops, hang on. Got it. All right, so open up the box. I have instruction manual. That's obviously gonna be handy. Then we have the smart AI box itself. So it's this tiny little guy. That's pretty cool. And it's gonna come with 2 USB cables. So one of these bad boys and one of these. So now we're gonna see how to go ahead and connect it. Okay, now let's go ahead and plug it in. So full disclaimer, I did already test this out before doing the video, so this is not my first time using it. But so let's take a look down here. So I'm gonna, by the way, I did get a wireless charger for my phone because this box does use quite a bit of battery since we're of course sending data via Bluetooth the whole time. So that's just a little tip. I definitely find getting a wireless charger as well to be handy if you don't have one in your car. But anyway, so let's go plug it in. So I'm gonna plug this bad boy here and then go from the other side, plug it in here. And that's my little AI box connected to the car. So that's good. I'm just gonna set it down here. And now I will have to connect my phone so that I can use my Android Auto. Okay, so now I obviously wanna connect my phone to it. So I'm gonna turn on my Bluetooth. That's pretty simple. And okay, I already connected previously, so here you go. You will just connect via Bluetooth. It's pretty simple. Turn on Bluetooth, find Smart AI Box, and there we go. So now I'm connected. It's connecting on the screen. So here I already have, sorry, music. Turn that down. Okay, next thing I want to talk about is setting up the box so that it suits your needs. So as I already mentioned, I want to use Android Auto, but as you'll see here, if I click Android Auto, it actually isn't working. It's because this box is essentially made to work with Apple CarPlay, but there's definitely a workaround here and I can use it. So I'm going to click Apple CarPlay here. But what I need to do here is get this SpeedPlay app to work every time I turn on the car to just automatically work. So I do this by going to settings here. And on settings, I have 2 options, shortcut or other. So I'm going to go to other. And here I will select boot up app over here. Now, when that pops up, this kind of looks like you only have 2 options here. But if you just scroll down, you will see we actually have many options. And I need to get down to this SpeedPlay. So as you see, I already selected it in the past. If you're setting up for the first time for your Android Auto, you're gonna select that. And now I'm all set. Every time I get into the car with my phone, it's automatically gonna connect to my smart box. And now I have Android Auto on my display. Very good. Okay, so now what's nice about this is every time I get into the car with my phone, I just get in, throw it onto the wireless charger. My phone is automatically connecting to the smart box, so my Android Auto comes up. It takes about 20 seconds to boot up, so it's not instant, but it's basically instant. You still have to buckle up anyway. So it gets on your display. You don't have to press anything. You don't have to mess with any cables. You don't have to be plugging in your phone every time. You just hop in and it does its own thing. So it's pretty awesome. I really come to enjoy it. I probably would not go back to, no, I definitely would not go back to the wired Android Auto. So I'm happy with it. Okay, so this is really nice. I get my Android Auto just when I hop in. But what else can this box do? So let's take a look back here. Let me go back on the home screen. And as you see, I do have some other options here. So, if you need to get an app, for example, you just use the Play Store, you can get that there. Or, if you're sitting somewhere charging up or waiting for somebody, you can watch Netflix or, YouTube. You can go ahead and watch your favorite channel. So that's pretty nice. Let's play the video here. Do full screen. That's a perfect face. So maybe you have a better, infotainment screen than I do, and that might be a bit more enjoyable. But either way, if you're sitting somewhere waiting, it's a pretty good way to pass the time. Okay, and now let's just take a look at the settings, see what else we can get into here. So I'm going to click back on settings. And for example, you can change your theme here. So if I want to browse more, I can, change my background. So you can customize that a little bit. That's kind of nice. We have a display. So if I didn't want to have this floating button here, I could turn it off, but I really like having it, so I'm not going to do that. You can do light and dark mode. So again, there are some preferences that you can get into here. Then we take a look at some more information about this box here. And I even have some car info, so it tells you a little bit more about my lovely Citroen. That's good stuff. And I'm going to go back home. I have files here. I suppose you could, save if you wanted to download a video, upload that here, or your own audio. You could do all that. So quite nice options here. Let me go back on the home button. And then again, if you want to upload some more apps, the App Store is right here for you. We do have some more apps here. Now, I will say I haven't downloaded any apps, so this is all comes standard in the box. So I look at the all apps. We have Disney Plus, for example. You have your Netflix, you have your YouTube, all of that stuff. So really you can kind of do a lot of entertainment. So if you get stuck on a charger or just waiting for somebody, here you go. So the box is great for that. Okay, if you do want to download some of your own audio or video into the box, then you do have a little micro SD card slot here. So you just plug that in there and you're on your way. There you go, guys. That's the Smart AI box. It's this little tiny thing that will make your life way easier. I personally have really been enjoying it. It's just so nice to just jump into the car and it automatically connects. I don't have to mess with anything. So I definitely recommend it. Check out One Car Stereo. You do have that link in the description. See if they have a nice sale. You can get it for yourself or another Android Auto or Apple CarPlay lover in your life. For Christmas, it might be a good little stocking stuffer or something. I do recommend getting that wireless charger as well. It's made my life a lot easier. But yeah, other than that, I think it's a cool product. If y'all have any questions about my experiences with it, definitely let me know in the comments. As always, thank you for watching. I'll catch you next time and see you in the comment section.